What's up, everyone? Punchy back with Higurashi When They Cry, Chapter 3 to Higurashi. Last time, I'm hurrying because Satoko said she needed our help. We ditched our parents' party, grabbed a golf club, and let's just go. I didn't actually know where Okinomiya Elementary was exactly, but Satoko's phone call seemed to demand urgency, so I rushed out without asking her about how to get there. But if I went to the station, there would be signs. At least, I feel like that's what she said. Then I heard the jingling of a bicycle bell from behind me. Hello there. Hey! Rika-chan! Punchy, you came quickly. You put the pedal to the metal. Damn. This isn't the time to be out of breath. I need to hurry. Sorry. Where is Okinomiya Elementary? I'll show you the way. Come along with me. Rika-chan rode off on her bike. I followed her. Satoko suddenly called me out of here. But what on earth is going on anyway? At first, we had the advantage. However, they called in a helper. It's bad manners. A helper? What cowards! Calling for reinforcements the minute they realized they'd lose. We're taking everyone out one by one. We can't put a dent in them. Sounds like they were pretty strong. Anyway, I'll ask about it later. We don't have time, right? Please hurry. Leave it to me. With Rika-chan leading the way, we headed straight for the elementary school's grounds. I asked Rika-chan something during that time. It seemed that all the club members beside me were a part of this fight. Damn. So what Mina was trying to tell everyone was that this would happen? If I had known that, I would have just ditched my family job. It was too late for regrets. According to Rika-chan, we had a one-sided advantage at the start, but our angry foes had brought in a powerful ally. The club members put up a resistance and went against them one by one, but apparently they couldn't stand up to them. The combined efforts of the whole club couldn't win? Just what kind of monster is this guy? He's amazing. This enemy is orthodox. Orthodox? So they weren't using thuggish brawling tactics, but had actually studied karate or something? Is that what she meant? Punchy is our last ray of hope now. Okinomiya Elementary came into view. I could hear many voices raising hell over there. Whoa! Mion! Rena! Satoko! I'll be there soon! I'll crush them all at once. There were a lot of bicycles left out in the front of the school. I left mine there next to them in the same way. I could tell there were a lot of people flooding the campus. Were the two armies in the midst of a huge no-holds-barred brawl? I took my golf club in hand. Oof, I swung it. I felt the sensation of it sticking firmly to my palm. Great. The feedback wasn't bad. I'm gonna go all out with this thing. I dashed at a breakneck speed to the school gates, swinging it around. Come with me, Rika-chan. I will show you what the mighty manly warrior Punchy Mirabot can really do. Wow, Punchy, you're so reliable. You're going to rampage with a golf club. Rika-chan applauded me, though a little dryly, lauding at my valiance. The manly Punchy Mirabara put it behind him and headed for the place where he may die. But Punchy, why did you bring a golf club today? I had no choice. At first I figured a baseball bat would have been good, but we don't have one at my house. A golf club was far better than going barehanded, so I brought one. How very excellent. I will give you a pat on the head. Can't wait to see a golf club rampage. Despite the emergency situation, Rika-chan reached up and stroked me on the head. Hey, this is no time for jokes. Huh? Crack! Just then, an extremely loud metallic sound rang out, and I heard many people cheering. Left! Ah, we missed! Run! You can get to second base! Go! Center! Calm down! Send it to third! The center fielder caught the ball, and after a brief pause, sent it to flying to... Jesus, I'm rushing myself. Sent it flying to third base. If he had pitched it wildly, it might get there. He gave up on second and threw it to third with time to spare. The instructions from the bench, they were solid. Wait, what? Oh, Punchy-kun's here! Oh man, rushed here for a baseball game. Although, let's be frank, if we lost and I wasn't there, I'm pretty sure they would blame us anyway. Satoko-chan, Punchy-kun's here! You're late! Loafing around is only okay when you do it at the bread shop. Ha, good one. This Mirabara-kun kid, will he really save us? Who's this guy? I'm gonna guess a baseball player. We're up against the ace of Oshima, left arm Kamita-kun. He can beat a Koshien class pitcher. He must be a god. It's okay. I'm sure that Punchy-kun can turn the tables. He's a really dependable person. Does that really translate to baseball? I don't know. What? He's the pinch hitter we brought in to take out left arm Kamita-kun with his bullet fastball? The one who had one no-hit... Wait, what? Oh, 1 second. The one who had one no-hit, no-run game after another during the regional qualifiers. The undefeated demon pitcher of Oshima. A super high school level pitcher that had already been marked by professional scouts. He's going to win against him? Some greenhorn pitcher like that is no match for Punchy-san. Oh god. He'll send his throws all the way to the back screen for an easy victory. There was a slugger like that in this prefecture? I had no idea. He must have gone under the radar. Hey, Murano-san from Hanshin stood up. Hey, take a picture. His full name is Punchy Mirabara. Look him up in the database and send his history to our office. I have no history though. Not that I know of. I don't even have a baseball bat at home. Which one is Punchy Mirabara? Pictures. A whole lot of sports journalists, led by Satoko, gripped their cameras tightly and searched for this rumored Punchy Mirabara. As for me, I was so dazed at what was happening that I was frozen in place with my golf club up in the air. Punchy-san, over here! Eh? The camera people stared at me through their viewfinders, and just like I had, they turned to stone. In the hands of their gallant pinch hitter, Punchy Mirabara was a golf club. Nobody could seem to understand why I was holding something like this. And at this point, neither did I. That's just the Higurashi, you just listen to that. A cold, greasy sweat dripped from me. The first one to break the inordinately awkward silence was Rena. Punchy-kun? Yeah? May we ask you a question? Please don't. Psychic waves of my entreaty flowed out of my face along with my sweat. It somehow seemed to reach the two of them. The deathly quiet reporters all parted, as Moses once parted the sea. But Moses probably didn't go through the parted seas this quietly. If you were playing baseball, then tell me if you were playing baseball with me. Then tell me that from the start! What? Did I not say that? I mean, I told you to come to the campus with the baseball bat. What else could you have thought it was? And what manner of thinking caused you to mistakenly bring a golf club here instead? I think Punchy-kun must have done it on purpose to lighten our moods and get us pumped. I think. Oh, good save, Rena. Rena bitterly smiled and covered for me with all her might. Please believe her, everyone. I'm begging you. Punchy loves golf. Pet. Rena started patting my head, a broad grin on her face all the while. Man, did you see that other picture where that I used for Ace Attorney Punchy, and he's pointing, and Rena's smug ass grin? I love that. Rika's smug ass grin, I meant. I pushed her hand away, grabbed her from behind the suspenders, and picked her up like a kitten. Meep. Rika-chan, why didn't you tell me it was a baseball game when we met at the station? I wouldn't have had to suffer such a disgrace. Nipa. Oh, don't worry guys, I'm gonna go practice that. Rika-chan's smile was like the sun, so incredibly innocent. Shit. She's glowing. When I saw Rika-chan's radiant smile, I couldn't help but feel like I could forgive anything she did. However, if Rika-chan thought I actually would, then she had another thing coming. Anyway, this is your punishment. Rena? Meep? Rika-chan still plucked up in my hand. I offered her to Rena. That's right. The kidnified Rika-chan sent Rena's voltage into overcharge. How? I'll take her. Rena will take her. How? So cute. Hop. Spinny spinny. Rena stuck out her tongue like a chameleon and preyed upon Rika-chan while spinning her around. Oh, these scenes are so great. I feel like there's so many this chapter, or at least this chapter for the PS3 version. Rika-chan's so cute. Rika-chan's so cute. How? Meep. Rena held her tight as a vice and began to get her fill of rubbing her cheek into Rika-chan's. The cheeks rubbed together tightly. Rika-chan's face, it looked like it was being crushed by Rena's. I do not know what has happened, but it looks like Rika has gotten her just desserts. Yeah, I recently found out that Rika-chan isn't only cute. Oh, I got Punchy-kun's permission. I'm gonna take you home. Meep! For the moment, I just gave her a 3-minute timeout. By the way, Satoko, that urgent call was for a baseball game? Yes, that's correct. You said you had a house party with your family? I suppose I was wrong to ask, but at times of trouble like these, you obviously must prioritize friends over family. I felt like that's what I was supposed to be saying, not you. It was just a business party for my dad, I guess. Well, it was just a bit of... I can never notice when there's that first word of the sentence when it's on the right side. I honestly felt glad to be called out here. So, what's the crisis situation look like? 6-7. Which means our team is losing, huh? 2 outs in the bottom of the 9th? If you don't know baseball, that does mean it's the last possible hitter. Well, if the bases aren't loaded. What the heck? This game is almost about to end. Would have had a little more time if you had gotten here sooner. Do you have any idea how difficult it was for us to hold out for this long? Alright, I'm sorry. Okay, so, what am I doing? Am I going to be the pinch hitter? Just leave it to me. I may not look like it, but I went to the batting cages a lot before I moved here. My dad went there for fun, and I used to go with him pretty often. I'm pretty confident about just hitting the bat with the ball. Hitting the bat with the ball. But... Vroom! A tremendous sound rang out, likes of which I've never heard before. The catcher's mitt trembled, setting a light cloud of dust telling me the tremendous sound had come from the ball. Hey, now, wait a second. What's up with that crazy fastball anyway? Surprise? Yeah, that's a bona fide cushion level pitcher. Don't you know about left arm Kamita-kun, the ace of Oshima? Sorry, can't say I do. Wait, Mian, what happened to you? Mian showed up, and to my surprise, she was wrapped up in bandages. Just what on earth happened? Might as well have been a fight, it sounds like. Well, you came late, so I guess we need to explain from the beginning. Oh, done with Rika-chan? Yep, I had a lot of fun, and she's so cute. She's so soft and fluffy and squishy. How I could just eat her cheeks 3 meals a day. Rena, we can't take anything like that lightly, anything like that in Higurashi. Neep, I can't get married anymore. Jeez. I wonder how Rika-chan's cheeks taste if you could eat them 3 times a day. Punchy, don't go that route, man. It almost slipped my own delusion switch, but I put a stop to it using logic. You go, man. I was an adult. Okay, explain away. How did things get screwed up enough that a Koshin relief pitcher ended up in a baseball game for fun? Everyone exchanged glances. Then Rena spoke for all of them. At first, well, it was just a normal baseball game. It's nothing much, just a little grudge match between the Higurashi fighters and the Okinomiya Titans. We were just having a grand old time. Really, nothing much. Well, in simpler terms, it was an intramural match. A match to settle the grudge between Higurashi and Okinomiya. We say grudge, but it's all pretty peaceful and friendly. So why is our whole club a part of it? Some of you are wearing uniforms and some aren't. Last I checked, we were the school baseball team. Hahaha, that is, well, it was pretty irresponsible. They happened to have some players who couldn't make it today. They were pretty down in the dumps, so we ended up getting involved post-haste. I see. So if there weren't enough members, anyone would come to the rescue, whether a boy or girl, and no matter what grade they were in. That jumbled together feeling was the hallmark of our school. But Rika-chan told me we were crushing them at the beginning. Mii is an amazing batter. She was hitting home runs left and right. Mian proudly stuck out her chest. Doing so seemed to hurt her somehow, and she groaned pathetically. Yes! Every time Mian-san went up to bat, she hit a home run and brought everyone on the bases in. Unlike Satoko, she can actually hit a ball. Ooh, oh, Rika, hit the ball. Rika? Weep! Alright, I think I got the gist of it. So you were having a pretty easy time until that Koshin pitcher showed up. That's right. It was all us at the beginning. Maybe we didn't get all the many points, but we were always getting people on the bases. And Kamita-kun from Oshima just happened to show up to watch the game today. Oshima was apparently a fairly well-known school in our prefecture that frequently sent people to Koshin. And this man, known as the ace of their baseball team, Kamita, seemed to be quite skilled. Now that I thought about it, it was certainly strange to see cameramen with journalists' armbands here to watch a casual baseball game out in the sticks like this. Sorry, that came off. I heard when Kamita was little, he was on the Okinomiya Titans. You figured it out, huh? Right? His old team was losing, so that's why he jumped in as a relief pitcher and took the mound. Now it's just terrible. We can't even hit any foul balls, much less get anyone on base. But still, a Koshin pitcher barging in, it's unfair. We're just playing for fun. All the boys wearing the Higurashi fighter uniforms were hanging their heads in disappointment. I knew almost all of their faces. Isn't everyone here a classmate? Oh, I see. We're the only school in Higurashi, after all. Oh, it's Sumida-kun and Okinomiya-kun. You're on the baseball team too? Bar-san. His uniform was brand new, not very dirty, fresh off the presses. I could see handmade banners with their names written on them in the grandstands. I see. Their families came to root for them in their debut game today. Oh, that's heartbreaking. Okinomiya said he just got his bat today as a present from his dad. The brand new bat sparkled. With that kind of present, a man just has to perform well. Oh, poor guy. He practiced swinging a whole lot just for today. Tomina-san, well, he went too far and tore the skin off his hand. See, unfortunately. Jesus, dude! His torn hand looked like it hurt, but from that injury you could sense his backbone. I get it, guys. You want to make your big moment a good one. The savior of the Okinomiya Titans, we could hear the sounds of this Sumida-kun's tremendous fastball practice. This was no joke. He was definitely on a level far above high school kids. But at his level, he clearly should have been interrupting a grass lot game, grudge match, though it may have been. He should have understood how much better he was, too. This guy, was he being serious against opponents like these? Yep. Rena thinks it's immature. Rena's eyes grew harsh. Ooh, buddy, you wanna get on her bad side. Look, it took a lot to get Rena mad. As for Tomita-kun and Okinomiya-kun, they were sniffling, fighting back tears. Oh, Punchy, we gotta do something here. We heard another tremendous noise from the mitt. I turned around, and this left-arm Tomita-kun guy was looking at us, grinning boldly. Anyway, that's how it is. Now that it's come to this, we have no choice. We have to engage in real battle. Yeah, looks like we have to get serious. Yep, and then we tried getting serious, but then Michan went out with a bang. Mian, embarrassed, scratched her head, and then a moment later doubled over in pain. Went out with a bang, but how on earth did she end up getting injured like this? It would take a really long time to explain. The one thing I can say is that she came up empty even though she pushed herself that hard. I risked my life, and I couldn't even get 1 point. Our secret plan did nothing, and now we're very sad. I couldn't even imagine what sort of secret plan it was, but it must have been crazy enough to get her that badly hurt. Still though, we're still playing baseball thanks to your failing, right? Ha 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 ha. Yep. Maybe Michan's last resort wasn't very baseball-like, I think. We have no other recourse now, do we? It means that we need to settle the score front and center, in a manner befitting a baseball game. That's right, we have to settle it like baseball. Ha 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 ha. I think normal people would have given up and gone for a frontal attack. But as a member of our club, I wasn't about to accept that so easily. Like baseball? I don't know. If you look at it like a baseball game, then we can't be picky, can we? Ha 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 ha. It is our club's creed after all. That's correct. We can't be picky. That's the virtue of our club. Ho 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 ho. Ren and Satoko laughed at each other delightfully. It wasn't really a virtue we could brag about, but the best thing about our club was that we never rolled over and gave up. But the cameras are all watching very closely, so it will be hard to cheat. Rika-chan spread her arms wide, indicating the array of reporters in the bleachers. She was right. With all those cameramen watching us through the cameras, with giant telephoto lenses, foul play would be fairly tough. That's right. That's the bottleneck. Everybody's eyes are on us. We can't be too bold. That's the thing, though. Everyone's eyes on us. Or at least the hitter. I never did think Mi-chan's ways were very ladylike, though. Satoko and Rika-chan both nodded behind Rena. Then let's get down to business. Our team is down one run right now. Plus, it's the bottom of the ninth, and we already have 2 outs. If this old man's plan had gone better, we'd have our bases loaded right about now. There's no point lamenting a failed plan. Our club never loses heart, it always goes on to the next one. Satoko said eagerly, trying to cheer up the downcast Mion, whose secret plan had failed. That is odd. It may have failed, but Satoko still seemed to have another. Satoko, you seem pretty cheerful. Which means you've got something up your sleeve, eh? Punchy-kun, who do you think she is? It's Satoko-chan, you know? Satoko Hoju-chan. That was right. We called her Trap Master Satoko, didn't we? She would ensnare her opponent at the perfect moment, the very end. Everyone in our club knew that we could never ever let our guards down against Satoko. I may have taught her, but she's grown a lot and doesn't seem to want to stop. Sometimes I'm even astonished at how she overcomes her such slim margins. By the way, me bats next, then Satoko. We were losing by 1 point, so if we could get the next runner on the base, then the runner after that could hit a big one and end the match. And the final batter was Satoko. See? You feel like we can win now, right? Can't imagine what she's got set up, but it's got to be some kind of trap for sure. If we're the opposing pitcher, I'd definitely walk her. There was no way Satoko was going to hit a home run, even in my dreams. But if she was going to stand in the batter's box normally, without any kind of plan, I can't think of anything else she could do. And the fact that you called me here, I see. I think I know where this is going. It meant that I was a necessary piece of Satoko's trap. I'm excited. I wonder what Satoko will do. I can't wait to see Satoko's walk-off home run either. Punchy-chan is indispensable for this. Understand? This is our last chance at creating an upset. We absolutely cannot fail. Right. That much I know for sure. Just watch. Satoko and I will give you all front row seats to the greatest turnaround victory of all time. Then I'll explain your instructions, Punchy-san. Lend me your ear for a moment. Alright guys, we'll cut it off there for today. I think I'm gonna try recording a little more because, as you guys may have noticed, I've been uploading and posting a little later than usual, or like, you know, like if posting at 12 a.m. because I recorded so late and then everything takes longer than an hour to process. Also, guys, if you haven't seen yet, go check out my Walking Dead video. It's a little weird for me because I don't have to do voices or anything, I just make comments. But I like it. I like the game already a lot, so I'm gonna be working on that too. I might also just throw another video just talking about, I don't know, other stuff. We'll see. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Please like and subscribe. And, let's see what happens. Let's see what Satoko's plan is, alright? Bye-bye.